What do you reckon?
Like if it was short, it'd be fine, but it's a long way at that current and depth. I'm going to be going down the river in a minute.
Carl will do the same thing. I don't know if he knows what he's doing, though. He's trying his best. He wants to get across it. They say if you can walk it, you can drive it. That's up to my bloody chest. He's walked it, that means he's going to drive it. That's the rule.
Welcome back to another incredible Victorian High Country adventure. After the recent torrential rain, all the rivers and streams now raging, we attempt to make our way out to the mountains. In the lush green forest, we tackle steep, slippery slopes, questionable crossings, and are blocked in multiple directions. This was going to be harder than we expected. Proudly supported by Opus Campers, Ultimate 9, Tread, Superior Engineering, GME, and in part by how nice are these high country streams. This one's fairly cold for summer. Beautiful morning here, completely blue skies today. Sun is shining, which is very good. Ended up being a nice little camp down here. We're just in the process of packing up now, and we're gonna keep going, exploring the mountains. I'll show on the map a bit of an idea of where we have been and where we are going. Down onto Mount Skiing Creek, in through here is where we're camped. Today I'm thinking we're gonna go up this way, Middle Ridge Road, Mountain Ash Track, onto Bull Plain Spur, Grimy Creek Track, down here and up across Butcher Country, and up into Dingo Track. With camp packed up, we hit the tracks. In this episode, we've got Birdo in his TD42 twin-locked green GQ on 35s, Dad in the MUX running just the rear locker and 32s in the new Goodyear Duratrack tyre, and myself in my twin-locked TD42 GQ on 35s running all the Superior Engineering suspension goodies. And all that way, 3-ton will plough through.
It's full-blown just ploughing.
Not drive up that with patrol diffs and 35s, but going down the weight of my car just plowed it. His plans to go straight down this. I don't know how well that's going to work for him. We'll find out. Turn that way, keep it rolling, keep going, drive it, drive it, drive it, drive it. Drive it that way, Nah. With only a 2-inch lift and smaller tyres than the patrols, Gary didn't quite have the clearance for these ruts. A quick pull from Birdo and he was out. Yeah, you're good. Not quite enough clearance there on the MUX. Quick little pull from Birdo and he is out. So we made it to the creek crossing on this track. That's quite a drop in there. Muddy ruts, and then the creek looks like it's pretty flowing at the moment.
What are we doing, Tyler?
Important safety measure, walk the crossings first. It looks a bit deep in there, so we'll check it. Yeah, with crossings, if you can't walk them, you shouldn't drive them, but I can just walk that and it's only short, so by the time like the front's in, coming up out, the back's going in. Alright, we'll give her a little shot down the steep entry here. And we'll plough on in. Easy through.
Just dropping into mini gunshot, aren't we? Make sure the tread bag don't fly down. Nothing crazy there, mate, nothing crazy.
Bird on I through, that's coming down now. All the rigs safely across the river, we had a steep climb up out the other side. Not only were all the rivers up at the moment, there was plenty of mud around too, and we were about to hit some big bog holes. got a bit of a bog hole on the track now. Feels soft, a little bit deep, so I'll probably give it to it a bit. That sucks. That sucks. I'll get it. Okay. Oh wow. I just destroyed my car with mud. I cleared out all the silt for Birdo so we can drive straight through now.
So, going through this bog that Tyler just went through, I think he just cleared it all out for me. Good bloke.
We went through the main one, but there's a bit of a side one there which Dad'll pop through, save him getting bogged in the middle one. We got a nice little creek again here to cross. I reckon it's the same one we crossed earlier, but higher up, flowing pretty good. We had that 100mm of rain sort of 2-3 days ago, so everything's still quite up from that. Where are we, mate? Where are we?
Where are we? We're on Son of a Bitch Hill right now. That's where we are. They think I'm joking, that's the name of it.
That's it.
You're gonna have to beep it.
So we came up to the top of the peak here for lunch. 1,392 meters. This is pretty high up again. Kai's having a peanut butter sandwich up on the roof. How is it? Good content, good content. We're down off the mountain now and we've hit the valley out here somewhere, and man oh man is it absolutely beautiful in here. These rivers flowing, this one's clear, just like white water, and waterfalls coming down everywhere. So good to be out here. The high country after rain really turns it on.
Driving down this track that currently looks like half a river. I think when it rained, it washed half the boulders down, so it's just a little big bouldery rocked up. It's pretty cool. Nice scenery, ferns everywhere. These river crossings, they don't get old. They're all, like, you think you get to one and you can't beat it, and then you get to the next one and it's just as good, if not better. It's ridiculous.
We're on to Grimy Creek track now. This one's very steep with some spectacular views. Pulled up, there's a snake on the track there.
That's a brown snake.
Is it? They're the full deadly ones. He's perched up ready to take someone out. Someone confirm on the video whether it's a brown snake or not. It was a good drive, but a long drive through that track and mountain range. Now we've come down the bottom, we're at the creeks, they're up. I'm trying to navigate boulders here too. Slowly bring my way across. The McAllister River had heaps of water flowing down it. No recent tyre tracks on the entrances or exits to the crossings. We knew there was going to be some deep water coming up.
Cause you dumb or you crazy. There's no way, G. Me and my clique, we handling biz while you and your clique just act fugazi. You couldn't persuade me to give a damn, it just don't faze me. I got my Xbox, she can't play me. Money in a text box, I get paid. We the best. We the best.
Lovely work, Gary, lovely work.
Absolutely love being out here when there's this much water flowing. It feels like the whole place is alive. It's so good. We're just a little bit down from those couple of crossings and pulled up here on the edge of the river. Found this spot. Check this out. Check this out. Look, 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 look. Come around, side of the car. Quick, 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 quick. Boom. How's that for a spot? Oh, that's sick. Dad's got the fishing rod out. What are you fishing for? You have to speak up because the water's loud.
Trout I'm after. I had a couple for tea last night. I'll take another one if it's going to happen.
I think the lads are keen for some fishing and chilling. It's 5:30, so I reckon we'll just camp somewhere around here and this will be us for the day. River's just down there. We pan around and we're going to camp here tonight. It's a little bit sloped, but we've made do. It'll be a nice spot. We'll get camp set up. Very basic noodle and eggs for dinner tonight. Noodles, some vegetable cubes for when I cook them in the water to give them a bit more flavour. Eggs, and then some white sauce to go on top, or Kewpie it's called. Water's nearly boiled. I'll put a couple of these vegetable cube stocks in to dissolve. Put our noodles in. That's her. Very simple. Noodle and eggs. I think Berto's got the fire just about ready to go, so we'll go light that, sit down and eat it. Nice night there, camped by the McAllister River. I was hoping to get sunshine this morning and spend some time there swimming, but it is cloudy. So we're packed up and we are off our Butcher Country track. The main track's over there, but this is a nice little step up here to challenge ourselves out of camp this morning. We were camped down in there. How's this sun starting to open up above the mountains?
It's my turn now, so low range. Both lockers on.
He's thinking about it. I can see his face. He's thinking. He's not sure. He's thinking hard. Can't hold him back. Oh, he's up, he's done it. He's thought about it hard, he's picked a line, he's done it, he's caught up.
Yeah, that was good.
There's all the Ultima 9 throttle control there, U5, you got the job done. Like all high country tracks, from down the river it's a long way up. We've gone so far up that we're in the clouds again. That was cool driving up through the clouds there on top of that mountain range. We dropped down the other side, very, very steep, and we've hit the Caledonia River. because you've got plenty of water here in it. A bit rocky, so nice and slow. Cruise along this Caledonia River, a couple of crossings, and then we're going to take everyone to a pretty sweet little swimming hole I know out here off a side track. What do you think of the secret swimming spot, Kai?
Well, it's a little secret.
Why? But no one knows where it is. It's in Victoria, come find it. So I got the cars parked up here, and then there's a couple of little waterfalls and big holes down there in the water. This one is a bit clearer and cleaner than the Caledonia River. Looks very nice, time for a swim.
The sun is shining 24/7. 'Cause when we're together, it feels like we're in heaven. If it will get dark, you'll be
We made the jump.
stars. I know I can lean on you. Oh, you catch me like a leaf falling from a tree. If I be a shooting star, you make a wish. No, I don't fake this kind of feeling never.
The water's not too cold as well, but yeah, pretty sick little waterfall. And pool here, it's very deep just in there as well. You can like jump in. We're just gonna keep moving. So we're gonna go straight up this Dingo Hill, which is a long, steep climb all the way up to the top of the plains. And then I know a nice little spot up there on the creek where we can chill and have lunch. That's a long, steep climb up this one.
Yeah, I'm just so slow crawling. You really feel like you're relying on four-wheel drive for this one, don't you? Yeah, I'm full low, and then I've just got the rear locker in just for that little bit extra grip.
Definitely a little bit more chewed out than last time I drove it, but yeah, all still cruisy. Just a long way up. What area about this spot, mate? Little lunch spot, we made it.
Lunch spot?
Yeah.
Mate, I'm getting trout first.
Catch him and cook
I'm
him.
starving. I'm still gonna go fishing first. Otherwise, Gary's gonna catch them all. I won't get any.
Murdo's straight in, see if he can pull a trout out. How's the bloody weather up here, I tell you? The plan now is to head down into Walhalla, restock on fuel, and then from there we're gonna think Burgoyne track, is it? Across the McAllister River, over towards Thompson Dam and Walhalla. Fueled up at Walhalla, and then about maybe another 12 kilometres past Walhalla, you got Burgoyne's track, I believe that's how it's called. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, probably not. Anyways, we're about a kilometre onto it. And yeah, I've hit a long, steep, scrabbly hill climb. I'm just second gear low. The main thing is trying to keep a steady throttle. So I've got my foot locked in against the door. So it's not, as you bounce around a bit, your foot's not jolting on and off the accelerator.
That's a bloody big hill, Gary. World's longest uphill climb I've ever seen. The tire's just gone up it, mate. Turn the rear locker on for it, leave the front locker off, so maintain good steering. It's, you know, constant accelerator, steady throttle, it just keeps going.
Three vehicles up, into the unknown we go, which is always exciting. Pretty spectacular views. There's all these moody clouds around everywhere. Drop back down the other side onto the river. With these rivers up, I'd say it's going to be a deep crossing. Not 100% sure whether or not we're going to be able to get across it, but we'll get down there and figure that out. Some of these high country tracks, like, it's pretty wild, like nowhere else in Australia. Like, you just feel like you're dropping off the side of the earth.
I felt like that on literally every single track.
No one's been on this for a few days since all that rain. That's a nerve-wracking crossing just looking at it. We'll have to go for a walk.
If it's shallow.
If it's shallow, it'll be fine, but it depends how deep it is. You hold that.
Yeah, you go for a walk, mate.
I'll go for a walk.
You got a towel.
I'll go for
You
a
got
walk.
a towel, eh? You gonna put them pants on or
Yeah, I'll
what?
put these pants on.
Yeah, you put them on, I'll film you.
Go for it.
The big man's ready. Oh, get it off. This is a family channel, Tom. What do you reckon?
Like, if it was short, it'd be fine, but it's a long way in that current and depth. I'm going to be going down the river in a minute. If I go down, I'll hop out there somewhere.
Yeah, Carl will do the same thing. I don't know if he knows what he's doing, though. He's trying his best. He wants to get across it. They say if you can walk it, you can drive it. That's up to my bloody chest. He's walked it, that means he's going to drive it. That's the rule. You need us to send a recovery team? Come get ya. What's on the bottom? Just rocks. Oh. We've got a dolphin in here.
And to pull up a four-wheel drive that's sitting there.
Alright, easy. Who's first? Got to swim and some fresh clothes out of that, but yeah, I don't know, like, it's deep, long and moving fast. So I don't really have enough knowledge to confidently say whether it's safe or not. There's only really one nice camp down there and there's already people in it. The others weren't that great, so I think we're just going to pop back up on this track 10 minutes or so and camp up on the helipad and come up with a plan from there. We're up the top. Very nice up here, but there's still lots of clouds around. Hopefully we don't get taken out by some tonight. Get this fire going and set camp up. Listen to how quiet and peaceful it is up here. Barely any wind, bit of background chatting over there, but this is really nice. If it stays like this, we'll be very happy. But we have camped on mountains in the high country before and it's normally 50-50 whether a wind or storm or something takes you out during the night. Sunset's been, I reckon we got about 15-20 minutes of light left. It's coming up 9 o'clock. Long days out here in the high country, but got the ultimate 9 party lights going and check back in the morning.
This is what you're waiting for. I think we're ready to ride. I think I'm ready tonight. I think I'm ready tonight. This is what you're waiting for. I think we're ready to ride.
We survived the night up on top there. No crazy weather came through. It was pretty beautiful in the end. We've shot back off Bergen's track down the main road, I don't know, 6 to 8 kilometers, and we're going to take Cheney's bridge track out into the mountains, which is the one we're on now. Nice little creek down here to cross. Waters are up everywhere, as you can see. All these little crossings have got a bit of depth to them. hot today, so we decided to come down in towards Walhalla, and then we're going to take on some of these Deep Creek tracks. So I believe it's Deep Creek number 1 we're doing first, starting at the southern end. Slow and steady through all of this, first and second gear low range. I can't believe how long it goes on for. Such a beautiful place down in here. This is really cool. Well worth coming out here to do.
So we're just on Deep Creek 1. Looks very scenic for now. I think it becomes a little bit four-wheel drivey towards the end, so I'm just going to enjoy the scenery and see how we go.
This creek just keeps going and going. It's a pretty sick spot through here.
Yeah, it's a really good creek. Nice little spot. Plenty of spots to wet your feet in between all the driving.
We're still on Deep Creek 1. Next obstacle is a nice little step up waterfall. Very pretty little spot.
Bit of a step up at the end as you exit the creek, and then up a steep hill climb there. It's very hard to film in here because it's sunny and shady, but I'm doing my best.
We'll go wheel off the ground, you'll be right.
It's in the air.
So we're at the proclaimed by Tyler Thompson world's longest, steepest hill. He said, Gaza, put your rear locker on. You know, I'm gonna just go down low range, first gear, rear locker on as well, just for a bit of extra grip. With the locker, normally only one wheel has full drive, so put the locker on, both wheels are connected all times evenly. Makes it a bit more stable on the way down.
Nothing short of steep.
Yeah.
So, you know it's a steep hill when there's a Nissan Patrol parked nose to a tree because he's worried his handbrake's not going to work. It's a Patrol, mate, they work. You don't have to worry about the handbrake. It's been driving that 80 series too much. It's not on.
You're never going to see it on camera, but that's so steep. It's off its bloody head.
Steep country.
I don't think I've ever been on anything that steep. Down the bottom, travelling along the creek here. I wonder what the climb up the other side's gonna be. We're through that creek section. Cars are parked just up there. Looks like a very steep climb up in front of us, so before we tackle that, we're gonna have a swim here. It's very hot today. Nice little pools here where the water flows. Birdo's in. Right, the other way does still have a fairly gnarly climb on it, so we'll give that a good crack now. We both lockers in and a little bit wild. That's up.
So we got Gary about to go up this hill that we just went up, so we think there's going to be a winch. We've got the tread bag. Boom. Got ourselves a winch extension, tree trunk protector, and a soft shackle. That'll be all we need.
It'd be funny if we get all this recovery gear and you drove up.
Stopped early, Gary.
Yeah, we went if you want. You didn't have really any of a go. I thought it was nearly going to go. You just stopped, but
Maybe it's that wheel, Gary.
he like stopped halfway through the obstacle. Yeah, that's it.
You alright?
We're off those deep creek tracks back on the main like forestry road out here, and we're making our way towards camp now. Fair bit of driving today, I suppose, so it all went pretty quick in the end. It's coming up 5 o'clock and we're going to meet Dan and Brad out here. So they've given us a location for a nice camp spot on the river. That's where we're heading. Meet them, and then we're going to spend the next couple of days wheeling and exploring the area with them. They're locals out here and they know it very well. Made it down to the spot Dan's marked for us. The river's just down there behind me, and then yeah, we got a big open clearing here in the bush. It's actually pretty nice, but Berto's gone to get some wood. We'll wait for him to get back, Dan and Brad to arrive. We'll get set up. Cooking up some satay chicken for dinner tonight, so we got the chicken in there. We'll cook that up. Chicken's cooked. Add some mushrooms, capsicum and broccoli. Satay sauce bottle, add that in, and then we'll let that simmer through for a little while. Mate, what's for dinner over here?
Have you heard about satay chicken?
Satay chicken?
Yeah.
You wouldn't read about it. You've got the same bloody dinner. Wasn't too long after dinner and the other boys caught up to us at camp. That's everything for this week though. Make sure to tune in next week as Dan takes us on some of his secret high country tracks. Things get pretty wild. I was also having a little bit of a thought. I was also doing vlog.
You got here. What are you doing? Is this part of that YouTube thing with the Q&A? Mate, if you can't walk it, you shouldn't drive it.
Yeah, I walked across, so that means we can drive it.
Right, yeah, look at that. It's not all. fun and games in the YouTube game, isn't it?
No, man, it's hard work out here.
That's right. You seen him cross the creek.
Yeah.